it's what are you going to commit to? And so as we're continuing here a little bit, talking about a few more things, think about what is it that you are willing to commit to help you get to where you want to be. And then the other thing that I notice a lot, I notice this particularly with women, is trying to be everything to everybody. Like, oh, and then we can get sidetracked. Oh, so-and-so needs this, or oh, they really, oh gosh, I should do that. And then we end up not actually, we under-prioritize ourselves and we prioritize other people. So my suggestion to you would be to think, what is the one thing that you're going to commit to above all else? I mean, you probably have multiple goals, but what is that one thing that you want to be able to fast forward to 3 months from now and say, yes, I did that for me? So you can think about that as we talk a little bit about some of the things that get in our way. We talked about obstacles a little bit, but let's talk about some strategies that happen when you get stuck. And one of the things that I want to focus on, some of you may have heard of the gentleman named Simon Sinek. Anybody heard of him? So he wrote the book, Start With Why. And it's very common sense, and yet he's an amazing guy. He made it really famous now. And I've got a clip I want to show you, which speaks to the power of knowing your why. And essentially, a lot of companies, or even for each of us, we all have a personal brand. Do you know why you're doing the things that you're doing? If you think about, do you have a calling for whatever it is that you're doing? Or, like, are you under the desk? Maybe you have a calling, but you're under the desk wearing under the to-do. So I'm thinking, now again, I understand. Yeah, there's real life. Like I also understand. I remember when I was years ago in my 20s. You remember that there was that book. What was it? Like How to Find Your Parachute or something like that.
Oh yeah,
The Color of Your Parachute. And I never actually read it, but I remember it was around that, like around that era that I remember. People always used to say, "Follow your heart, and the money will follow." And when you're in your 20s, just trying to kind of make a living, I remember just thinking, I'm following my heart. Where's the money? Where is the money? Like, what is happening? So what I remember that was so helpful, fast forward a few years, and I remember I had this moment where I realized I had achieved some of my goals. I was making pretty decent money. I had created some of my own jobs. And I think I had just told my boss, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do this. Here's my new job description, is that okay? And she said yes. And it was one of those just walking away. I remember I was walking along California Street in downtown San Francisco and thinking, okay, here's what it should have been. Do what you love and the money will follow, ... eventually.
Right.
Because if, I was naive in the beginning, like, oh yes, I'm going to make money, and following my heart, everything's awesome. But realizing that, in other words, you got to do your time. So I also recognize that. I just want you all to know, as I'm talking about these things, I don't think that it's just magic and it just happens. You make you visualize it, you make the dreams, you write them down, and then you go to town and you do everything possible. And similar to your Stoop story, I think it's such a good example of how you can visualize and do a lot of the things like on my vision board that I shared with you have happened. But a lot of the things happened in a different way than I expected. And I'm actually happy with how things turned out. And sure, there's still things that haven't happened, bless you, but things just a lot of times, dreams take a different form than we expect.